Hello! And welcome Ginger claiming the first. How's everyone doing? Hopefully good. Today we are continuing getting every shiny Basculin, because yesterday it did not go very well. We got 2 of our 5 targets, and everything we got left today is with the white striped Basculin, which is going to prove a little difficult, but we'll give it a try. So what I did, as you can see, I already have the game open. What I did, I reset the game until we get a white striped Basculin outbreak. Thanks to this outbreak, the Pokemon we're hunting is actually gonna spawn. Because as we discovered yesterday, this thing barely spawned. We were struggling. So I guess let's start the timer and I'll fly over. Quick start, there we go. So this is continuing the timer from yesterday. Let's head over. Where is it? This way. No, it's this way. I'm getting lost. So yeah, just down here. We got the white striped Basculin outbreak, so they should all be spawning around here. The downside is that we have spawns everywhere around this area. Like even now, when we've got an outbreak here, we've only got about 5 spawning in. So our problem was last time, I used a water encounter sparkling power sandwich here. We only got like Lombre. We got 2 shiny Lombre to spawn in. So let's try and fix that this time. Let's try and get the shiny. Although that guy looks a little lighter than that guy does. Is that because it's shiny? The answer is no. The lighting really throws me off. Oh, but this guy. This is a shiny, right? Nope. Anyway, here's the downside of this. I only have enough Herba Mystica for 1 sandwich remaining. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this 1 sandwich to build up a combo. So once this combo is full enough, we have our sandwich run out. My boy, Basculin, my boy. So yeah, we're gonna make a sandwich. I should probably save before I do this, actually, just in case we get nothing in the sandwich. But yeah, I only have enough Herba Mystica for 1 left, and I spent ages earlier trying to get it to work. Trying to get more Herba Mystica. Herba Mystica is so annoying to get in this game. It is not worth it. But yeah, we need 3 shiny white Basculin, and at least one of them needs to be a different gender to the other. So this should be good. I'm scared of them 6-star terror raids. Yeah, the problem is that you can go around all of the terror raids that you have in your world. Only a select few have an increased chance of dropping Herba Mystica. And even then, once you find ones that do drop Herba Mystica, they likely won't because it will always roll against you. And then you try and do it online, but then you can't do it online because the online system, it shows you a bunch of raids at once and they get filled up instantly, and then you have to wait ages before you can search for a new one. It's just a really annoying process. So I'm doing it this way. Anyway, let's make the sandwich. Because I want this Basculin. And I need 3 of them. Last pickle. Ooh, that was close. Almost lost that cucumber. The one yesterday was crazy. I think it was Mamoswine. I was not doing it that. I was not doing that on stream. Oh, what, the 6-star Mamoswine? Yeah, The raids get really hard. Not because they're difficult, but because they keep resetting your stats. That's what makes it hard. Because they're all based around setup, and then they just randomly decide to undo all your setup. Alright. Hopefully this works. And hopefully we get a lot of White Stripe Basculin spawning, thanks to the outbreak. But we are going to get a lot of Lombre and a lot of Lotad. Okay, but this is good. It's prioritizing... well, for the most part, it's trying to prioritize Basculin. So let's take this as an opportunity to try and grow the KO number in this outbreak. They all must spawn here. Think you have 15 Pokemon left for the first DLC, mostly trade Pokemon? Ah, nice. Yeah, let me know if you need a hand again, I can help you out. Oops. Walking Wake, you missed it. He's here. He's here, Walking Wake. Oh. Okay, but we're getting so many more Basculin this time, and that's nice. Yeah, we got the downside of every Lombre spawning. Hello, Bobby. Yeah, we can KO a bunch of these guys. Hopefully, we get lucky with the spawns. If I do finish getting all Basculin today, by the way, I will go back to doing some Dracovish, because we still got that to do. Depends on the time, at least. Yeah, we are killing fish right now. I also got to keep an eye out for all these Lotad and Lombre. Because we got 2 shinies last time. Okay, that's 30 KOs. Once we've hit 60, we got to relax a little bit. If only the Phoebus was shiny yesterday. Yeah, I saw the clip. At first, I thought the shiny that you were going to get was a was a Phoebus. But then I read the title of the clip and it said Barb. And I was like, oh, never mind. Barbage is still cool though. Quick, my dinosaur. Kill him. Thank you. I'm a Barbage. How dare you? I'm not spitting mud at you. I'm not sitting in the water. Whiskers? No. No whiskers. Ooh, this guy looks a little different. But I think that might be the sun. Oh, that's another thing I need to be careful about. Since this is an outbreak, I can't have Walking Wake test every Basculin I see. Because otherwise I'll eventually delete the entire... I'll delete the entire outbreak if I do. I gotta rely on my eyes for this one. We're having a few too many other things spawn at the moment. Let's knock these guys out. How different is the shiny? It is slightly limer. And it's the right amount of lime where it looks shiny when it's in the light versus when it's in the shade. It is very subtle. You'll see it when we come across it. So far, I've already gotten blue striped and red striped. Boo! I'm being Halloween jump scared. Oh, nice. The Quagsire is out of the pool. But yeah, the shiny is very subtle, unfortunately. It's scary. Ah! I'm just keeping an eye out for... Okay. Get this guy out of here. That message means we are now at 60 KOs, which means I don't want to kill any more of these Basculin, because I don't want to impede on their spawn chances. Wait! Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. I saw you in the distance. Don't go too far. You're not a Basculin. You're the third one of these I've seen. You're the third one of these. Get in the ball. These Lombre. That's the third shiny Lombre I've got now, and I got no shiny white Basculin yet. I could have nicknamed him, but oh. I saw that guy in the distance. Yeah, this dude's making a dance team. I actually am. There's like... I have so many shiny Lombre from this hunt alone. Yeah, I'm just checking out all of these guys, making sure that these are definitely shiny. You know, let me open up Cerebi real quick. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Yeah, definitely goes Lima. Not you, though. Go away. Oh, the Quagsire's back in the pool. Ooh. Hey, at least we got one shiny so far. And I do intend to keep it. Oh, okay, this guy has got to be a shiny, right? Look how lime that guy was compared to everyone else. I say, as it's not a shiny, see? They trick you. Basculin's evil. Every Basculin you see, evil. They'll say they're shiny, but they're not. Okay, let's back away and then come back. Oh, I didn't back away enough. Go to like here. And then turn back. So we can despawn the whole area and then hopefully spawn in a bunch of Basculin for us to check. But yeah, we gotta visually check them ourselves. While we wait for a bunch to spawn in, let's name this Lombre. Let me go over to my shiny box. There we go, shiny 6. Oh, I didn't make a new one. I needed to make a new one. Whoops. Samba. This can be... Samba Bee. There we go. Samba Bee. Alright, let's see. Any Basculin spawn in? This one's kind of bright. But I don't think it's the shiny. It's not lime enough. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, the shiny is so close. And I can only rely on my eyes, really. It took me ages to find Red Striped. Red Striped on multiple level 3 water sparkling sandwiches did not want to show up. It took forever to show up. I think it took four sandwiches to show up. We got 2 blue stripes. And then we got a lot of other things. Well, not that much of other things, actually. We got a Slowpoke. We had a Weasel. Whoops. Is that a Psyduck? No, that's not a Psyduck. That's a Quagsire. I thought that was a shiny Psyduck for a second. We did get a shiny Psyduck yesterday. But that is a... Yeah, that's a Quagsire. I don't know why Electric is spawning. This is a level 3... Oh! I accidentally sent him out. I didn't want to do that. But yeah, this is a level 3 sandwich. Not meant to be KOing anything. But a level 3 sandwich not meant to be spawning any electric types, pure electrics. I don't know why it does that sometimes. I guess certain spots have different weights. Maybe level 3 is not guaranteed to only be that one. But yeah, this is a very hard shiny to hunt. And the Switch 2 makes it so much more difficult with its change to how spawning works. I don't think any of these are shiny. We're gonna need to get 3 of these, by the way. At least 3 of them, I should say. Alright, let's fly away. Let's make them respawn. Look at all those Lombre. Mocking me. They already know I've got so many of them. That Quagsire is Terra, by the way. If you're wondering why it spawns in from so far away, it's because it's a static Terra. But also just keep in mind, this is the only spot that White Stripe Basculin spawns in. In the entire game, there's no place for them in Indigo Disc. This is the only spot in the entire game that they spawn, and they got nerfed in Switch 2. Oh, hello. That looks regular. I'm gonna check just to be safe. Yeah. Yeah, White Stripe Basculin only spawns here for some reason. And with how the Switch 2 does spawning, I had to check if that was shiny. But how the Switch 2 does spawning, the radius is bigger and it prioritizes Pokemon spawning further away, which is great if you're running around, but it's bad if you're hunting in a very confined spot such as this. Because it means that you'll barely get any Basculin to spawn in. It's the same problem with the Phoebus spot. The Phoebus spot in Teal Mask doesn't spawn Phoebus in properly because it was built around the Switch 1 spawn radius. So you're meant to go into a room and see a bunch of Phoebus there, but now you can't. Rich people problems, ooh. You and I have a job. Oh. No, I joke, I joke. I was able to afford the Switch 2 thanks to the Twitch stuff. I actually got a fair amount of... before my first... well, before my year hiatus on Twitch, and on YouTube in general, I ended up making a somewhat decent amount of money, which was nice. Like, enough to buy a Switch 2. I mean, alongside my own money, but it was like enough extra. You had to kill a bunch of Pokemon to get a Phoebus to spawn. Yeah, previously on the Switch 1, Phoebus would just spawn in there, no problem. But on the Switch 2, nah, doesn't work like that. So posh. Oh, great heavens. Oh, no, I sent out Walking Weight by accident. Walking Weight, get back in the ball, please. Let's despawn these guys and come back. And who do you have to thank for that? My viewers, you! Hooray! And to be fair, I am now monetized on YouTube as well. My monetization application came back successful and approved very, very quickly. So I'm now officially starting to earn money from YouTube as well, which is pretty nice. It's early days, of course, but still, it's like it's nice to have that little extra. Definitely not enough to replace my actual job, though. Yours got taken away last year? Ah, damn. I did have my Twitch monetization it did get taken away from me when I took the year hiatus. But fortunately, my stats were still decent when I came back, and all I had to do was reapply, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you're back. That's cool." Your last upload was 8 years ago? Yeah, I can understand why. I think you need 3 uploads per year minimum. Oh no, it's 3 uploads per year to apply, I think. I think it's, yeah, 3 uploads per year to apply. But I think you just need to be bringing in those numbers every time afterwards. You have 5 shiny shorts, I guess. Yeah, shorts, if you're trying to do it through shorts only, it will be very difficult because shorts have very different statistics. Like, if I was to apply from only shorts, I need 3 million total views on my shorts to apply. And that's like, ooh, that's not great. It's that versus 4,000 hours watched on your regular videos. Which I am definitely past now, thanks to Mega Pokemon and Spore blowing up. Because now I'm currently at like 15,000 hours watched in the past year. A lot of people are watching my Spore videos, which makes me very anxious for when this Basculin video comes out, because I did make a post earlier today, like, hey, I know a lot of you guys subscribed for Spore, but the next video is going to be me shiny hunting Basculin. But from what I could tell, at least, people were watching my shiny hunting videos as well as Spore, and they were liking them, which is nice. I just want to set the precedent very early on that I am not only going to do Spore. But we love shorts, they're easy and comfy to wear. So true! Although not for me, I don't like wearing shorts, but true. Oh, you remember when it was like 50 subs from it? Wow. Yeah, no, it's changed a lot now. You need, to get fully monetized on YouTube, you need at least 1,000 subs. And you need to have uploaded at least 3 videos in the past year. And you need at least 4,000 total views. No, you need at least 4,000 hours of views in the last year. On actual videos. Shorts don't count. So you gotta basically have one of your videos blow up. And that's what I got lucky to have. Also, you say showing your age. I'm pretty sure we're the same age. Or maybe you're like a year older. I can't remember. But we're not that far apart. This guy one? I don't think he is. Nah. Wrong. 1996. Ah. Yeah, you're about 1 to 2 years older than me. Old. When they say their birth year starts in 19, they instantly turn to skeleton mammoth. Oh, hello. Are you shiny? No, you're not. Okay, I'm gonna fly away and come back. We're not getting any shinies coming in from these guys. And I'm getting distracted. We are old. Why not 1896? Because I don't wanna. I don't want to be a Victorian chimney sweep. I hate to break it to you. I love being able to breathe with my lungs. I love breathing. Also, apologies that my talk about breathing has turned all of your manual breathing modes on. Now you no longer breathe automatically, you have to do it concentrating. Sorry. Shoe Shiner? Hey, Shoe Shiner's a promotion. You gotta earn that when you're like 7 years old. But from the ages 2 to 6, you gotta start from the entry-level position of of chimney sweep. I could have been an urchin or eating cat meat pies. I don't want to do any of those things. I'm quite happy being able to sit in my warm abode and play video games for money. Yeah, that's not shiny. I love being a floor sweeper. I love my unregistered 17 hours shift in the coal mines. Yeah, what happened to real men killing people for fun? Huh? What happened to masculinity? Where we either killed people or died in the coal mines. Although, to be fair, a lot of men still kill people. Don't kill people, folks. Oh yeah, but now they get found out. I mean, except from the Zodiac Killer. Zodiac Killer got away with it. I got hit in the head. That's just Ted Cruz. I mean, did Ted Cruz not get away with it? And to be fair, you know what? I'm not going to go into that. I was going to go very heavily into politics. But if I was to continue that sentence, I'd probably say Ted Cruz has killed more people than the Zodiac Killer has. You know, but I'm not going to go there. We're changing topic. Oh, that's a Lombre. I was wondering what that was. I thought that was a very, very green Lotad for a second. Yeah, we're getting the problem of too many Lotad right now. Oh, hello. You shiny? Doesn't look like it. We're not getting any luck with the Basculin yet. Too many Lotad are spawning. That's the big problem right now. The game seems to have forgotten that we have an outbreak right here. Oh, here we go. If I stand here, a lot more are spawning. Walking away, kill this man. Thank you. Just have that guy take out a few of those. Go on, spawn in a few fish for me, please. Why is Hatterene spawning? You're not water type. My encounter sandwich is still active. Yay, living, yay! Yeah, none of those look shiny. Alright, that should have despawned everything in the pond. Let's head on back over. Oh, Basculin. Where are you, Basculin? I mean, they're all here. Didn't see any shinies immediately, but let's see. Yeah, not looking like any yet. Let me stand back, have a few of those guys despawn in the distance. And hopefully have some more Basculin spawn in. Yeah, look at that. We're getting a lot more spawning in now. You see that yellow item ball? I don't. Oh, over there in the distance? I think I see it. Or maybe I don't. Who knows? I know I don't. I thought I could see it, but turns out that wasn't it. That looks like it was just a terra farm. Terra Farm, Terra Raid. Above me? Is there one above me? Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, it's Dragon Claw. There's still one TM in this game, which I still don't have from the base game. Because I wanted to try and collect all TMs. At least one of them, so I could have them all registered in the TM machine. But there was, like, 3 or so in the base game that I just never found. I'm not blind. You're so mean to me. Ooh. Ooh, do you look a little different? I don't think you do. Gamers don't look up. I never look up. I can't look up. If I want to look up, I turn my entire body upwards like I'm in Phasmophobia. Let's fly around. And maybe... Oh, we gotta get 3 of these fish, by the way. We haven't even had 1 spawn in yet, and we gotta get 3. Insert Mighty Anaclet. Listen. That's a valid complaint. Oh! Yeah, our necks don't work properly. It's sad and tragic. Yeah, we only got 4 minutes left of this sandwich. Unfortunately, we did get that shiny Lombre, so we will not be resetting to get the ingredients back. Let's take a look. Any of these gonna be shiny? Ooh. No. None of these are shiny. None of them are shiny at all. This is quite bad. Yes, quite. Excuse me. Run around, turn around, collect this. I missed it. But the shiny's going to be obvious once it spawns in. I saw that. I swear I saw a shiny Stantler. Ah, it's this guy. This guy in the shade. I thought it was a shiny Stantler. But no, I've been tricked by evil Stantler. Yeah, shiny Basculin is going to be a lot more obvious once you actually see it spawned in. But it's annoying it's so subtle that it has you guessing every single one you see. One Colosseum. I do not have access to Colosseum. I do not have Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass. Colosseum. That Mighty Annie moved to your game, yeah. I failed mine so yours could run. Oh yeah, no need to do that, wink wink. Just play it on original hardware, wink wink. Come on, spawn something of value to me, I dare you. I dare you. We got 2 minutes left of this sandwich. I'm just gonna save here because I haven't saved after getting that Lombre. I'm struggling with words. Yeah, we're getting a lot of Lotad and Lombre spawning in when we don't want them to. Ooh. No, okay. I had to check that guy. The lighting made it look slightly shiny because it's sunset. So that's another problem with this hunt. When in sunset, it makes everything green look limer. Whoops. There's a Mimic here. And that really, really throws me off. Because then every Basculin I see, I'm like, is that shiny or is that just the sunset? But fortunately, once you get to nighttime, the difference gets a lot more obvious. Because nighttime has consistent lighting. Gonna check out this guy, but I don't think he is. Nope. It's just also annoying I can't kill them because I risk destroying the outbreak. 60 KO is the best odds for spawn rate. Because I think spawn rate goes down after you hit 90. Just hunt the worst shiny in the game. That's essentially what this is. I'm getting 5 of some of the most subtle shinies in the entire franchise. The only thing that would be worse than this is if I hacked the game and had it spawn Golden Go and see if I could tell the difference of when a shiny spawned. Yo. Dear Diary, note that down for later. Wow, would you look at that? As soon as the sandwich ends, we're getting a lot of spawns coming in. Downside is we don't have the sparkling power boost, but we're getting a lot more Basculin coming in. Not having a sandwich might be the best thing to happen to us. Yeah, look at that, more are spawning in. Only downside, we still can't KO. Alright, let's fly away and respawn the whole area. Just reset every 2 minutes, yeah. To be fair, I could do... That's actually... Resetting is not a bad shout. I could do picnic resets. This is such a restrained area that picnic resets might actually work. Only downside is that I can't count how many Pokemon have spawned in, because the spawn cap has changed from Switch 1 to Switch 2. And I know what the Switch 1 spawn cap is, I don't know what the Switch 2 spawn cap is. Because Switch 1, it was 15 Pokemon, and then anything extra was a shiny. However, I don't know what it is in this game. It might be 30, and then anything extra is a shiny, but I genuinely don't know. Too many things are spawning far away, so... So far, I don't think anything here is shiny. I'm going to hop into a picnic. I'm going to come out, and we're going to see if this is an effective method for getting a bunch of Basculin to spawn in. Hopefully it is. I wish it is. We're getting a lot of things spawning on the other side of the bank, which I don't really want. Maybe if I stand back here. Back here seems like a good spot. There, we got things just on the verge of being alive. All the way in that back corner. Come on. Let me have a picnic. Please. 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 There we go. I'm so far away from where I initially wanted to be. Let's see, any fish want to spawn in? Oh, they're still all spawning so far away. Yeah, we got all those Stantler over there. Alright, that's gonna hold us back. You're on that zero sandwich speed run. Oh, hello game. Why'd it freeze? Was it trying to spawn in a shiny? Why'd it do that? Alright, just need walking weight to kill anything. So far, not looking like anything is shiny. Hello, Trevenant. Alright, let's despawn everything and come back. But yeah, we're also on that zero sandwich speedrun right now. Maybe what I needed was a Sparkling Power Water Sandwich that doesn't have Encounter Power with it. But I don't know of a recipe that does that. I think they all inherently boost their Encounter Power. Turn around. Back we go. Alright, let's see how many spawn in. Just gotta keep a close eye on it though. SE3, thank you for following. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Basculin, the fish that hates me. Fish sploosh. Get fished. I love getting fished. There's so many spawning outs here. I forget this is also a good spot to get the leader's crest for King Gambit. I'm good, thank you. Hunt's going alright. This was meant to be a hunt that I completed yesterday, but it ended up being a lot harder than I expected it to be. I've just now ran out of Herba Mysticas, and I am trying to get 3 more white shiny Basculin. And I didn't realize how difficult it would be to get them to spawn here, so I've got an outbreak to happen. And I guess I'm sort of on a time limit to to get 3 of them. Because in 3 hours time it is midnight here, which means that my outbreaks are going to change. I may have to roll back the clock. I may have to do a little bit of cheats, a little bit of sneaky cheats. But other than that, I'm good. Just sort of chilling. And hoping that the fish shows up. Evil. I thought this was a Basculin on land for a second. I almost felt bad for it. Almost. Let's run away from this area and respawn everything. I don't think we're going to get any more Basculin spawning in just then. And rotate. Oh, that's not rotating. There we go. Does that guy look a little limer? No, was my imagination. Yeah, we're currently at 60 KOs so far for this. The problem is that the switch to spawn radius is so large, it's naturally just nerfed White Basculin spawn rates. Because it's trying to spawn things that are like way too... Don't know if that's a shiny lampent. No, it's not a shiny lampent. But it's trying to spawn things way too far away, where things like White Stripe Basculin require you to be close to spawn a bunch of it in. It's the same problem with Phoebus in Teal Mask. There's a dedicated room in one of the caves to spawn Phoebus in, but because of how the switch to spawn radius works, Phoebus struggles to spawn in there at all. Sploosh. thankfully, you can reset for outbreaks. And I did that for a little bit last night after I ended stream, and that's how I got this guy. Ooh, we got a funky song. Yeah, gotta love Nintendo nerfing its games, unintentionally. They made the game better and nerfed it at the exact same time. They're like, hey, you can now spawn more Pokemon on screen at once. The world feels more lived in. Oh, that's great. Yeah, also, because we did this, some Pokemon just don't spawn properly anymore. You want Phoebus or White Stripe Basculin? That's the luck, pal. I think White Stripe Basculin may be... It may be a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Because at least with Red Striped and Blue Striped, they spawned in droves. And it did take a while for me to find a shiny Red Stripe. I forgot Snorlax spawned there. It did take me a while to find a shiny Red Stripe. And Blue Stripe I found 2 of. But White Stripe, I'm worried it's going to take even longer. Especially because I don't have any Herba Mystica anymore for a Sparkling Power sandwich. I don't typically hunt with Sparkling Power, but I wanted to try and keep it consistent. But, ooh, and I mean all of my Herba Mystica is used up. Well, I say all. I have 2 remaining, but they are incompatible for a Sparkling Power sandwich. Can't have sweet and salty, I'm afraid. Yeah, none of these are looking shiny. I'll take a closer look, but they're not looking like it. Yeah, task failed successfully. Back to the pond. This being the only area that Basculin White Stripes can spawn as well is so... it's so restrictive. But it does make it for an interesting hunt. I've not hunted it in this game yet. I've hunted it in Legends Arceus, but not here. And obviously it's a lot easier in Legends Arceus. Even if spawns are seed dependent in that game. Arceus was so good, it really was. It was such a fun game. I need to go back to it sometime. I was thinking maybe it'll be fun to go back to it at some point, do some more shiny hunts in there again. Unfortunately, you can't do targeted shiny hunts because... I thought that was blue for a second. Because they... Classic Game Freak, they also added a new feature which improved the game, but it completely removed the ability to reset outbreaks once they've been decided, so you couldn't shiny hunt specific Pokemon. So during the launch of Legends Arceus, you could see, oh, this is an outbreak of a Pokemon I want. Save before traveling to that area, and then you can travel to that area. It will generate a new seed for that area, and you shiny hunt. If you don't get it, that's fine. Close the game, reopen. You're back in Jubilife, and you can start. You can go back in, load up a new seed again. They changed it because of the mass outbreaks that they added in, so that the seed is generated once the outbreak is decided, rather than when you enter that zone. So now it's predetermined. And that kind of ruined a lot of the hunting for Legends Arceus, because that was the only way you could reliably hunt a specific target. But that being said, it's still a very fun game to shiny hunt in. And I love hearing the shiny sparkle in the distance when something spawns in. It's such a great feature. I wish it was in this game, but also at the same time, I understand why it's not, because they would absolutely go off all the time, and you'd either see it just despawn in the distance, or it would be like in a wall, and you'd be like, no, get out of the wall. Alright, nothing shiny there. What? You personally never shiny hunted before, but you did run into your first full-out shiny there, so it'll always be a special game for you. Nice! What shiny was it? If you don't mind me asking. But congrats. That's a good game to get your first shiny in. I can imagine it's a very fun encounter having your first shiny be like that. Inferno. Oh, that's a really good first shiny. Let me fly over this guy. Yeah, I can imagine. I was like, oh, getting a shiny starter in the wild as your first shiny is... That's honestly, you can't top that. You can't just ask that, Mr. Ketra. Oh, I'm sorry. I've made a lapse in my judgment. I do not expect to be forgiven. Come on, spawn in a fish already. I dare you to spawn in a fish. A shiny one of that. I'm trying to despawn all these guys over there. Actually, how dare you? No! Maybe if I go up here, we'll despawn a bunch. It's despawning those guys, but I'm too close to up here, and it's spawning a bunch of guys up there. Yeah, nothing here. Let's respawn them. No shiny while you're washing up? Nope, no shiny. The only shiny today has been that Lombre we got like 2 minutes in. I'm hoping that changes, but so far, nothing. Boing. Try and see if I can get some more to spawn in. Shiny Guild's not on my side so far. Yeah. I went through so much Herba Mystica yesterday trying to get all of the shiny Basculin. Like, I used up so much, but I kept saving because I kept getting other shinies. Stinky. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, any of these guys want to spawn in shiny, please? Please? Maybe if I go down like here, this might help. Yeah, not seeing any stand out yet. Go back in the corner. Although I don't think any more are spawning in. I think I need to unload the area and then go back to that corner right in front of the waterfall. I think that's what I need to do. And turn. Maybe I should open up TCG Pocket for luck. I don't have a pack ready yet. My next pack is... Let me check what my next pack is, actually. Let me drop down here. I will say I got very lucky the past 2 days in TCG Pocket. I got a 2-star Jumpluff EX, and then I got a shiny Pyukumuku. But let me check how long until my next pack. I will open it on stream, but you won't be able to see. I don't have my phone connected to my computer. Yeah, shiny Basculin is just like, it's more green. It's such a pain. I've got... while we wait for these guys to spawn in, let me show you. I've got... This guy. This guy's shiny, believe it or not. That guy's shiny. This is the second blue I got. I called it blue 2. I don't know why. And then this is the red that eluded me for ages. Red is a little more obvious, to be fair, but only slightly. And then white is just... White's a pain. Actually, I'm going to put Samba B here. There we go. 3 Lombre in the row, by the way. I've got 3 Lombre before I've even seen 1 White Stripe Basculin. Speaking of, not enough spawning in right now. I gotta despawn whatever's on that side. Because they're taking up way too much room. There you go, despawn those guys. Run back. Try and get more... Oh, they didn't despawn. Damn. Let's try that again. But yeah, Basculin is a pain to hunt. I wasn't even shiny hunting all the Basculin because they were a pain to hunt. I was shiny hunting it because me and Light were... we did some Dynamax adventures not long ago. I did a video about it, about us trying to get a shiny Ho in Dynamax Adventures. And one of the MVPs, we didn't really put it in the video, but one of the MVPs of all of our runs was Basculin. Because Basculin Red Striped actually came so clutch. It's such a good Pokemon for some reason in that mode. So I thought, to celebrate that, why don't I shiny hunt every Basculin? Wrong choice. Never do that. To think this might be my final shiny hunt before Legends EA comes out as well. I don't have a lot of time before Legends EA comes out. I am incredibly busy with work. Go. Go. I am planning on streaming ZA, but I'm not planning on streaming my playthrough. I'm trying to stay leak-free and spoiler-free, so I'm going to be playing it fully offline. I've got days booked off of work for it specifically, so I will be playing it offline, but I will be streaming shiny hunting on it. But my first reaction, not going to be streamed. I feel too many people would spoil me. Especially considering the whole game's already essentially leaked. Honestly, Base, thank you. Thanks for understanding. But yeah, I will definitely be shiny hunting in that game on stream. Fortunately, so far, I have not seen any spoilers. I got close because of YouTube thumbnails. But I have not been properly spoiled on anything. And I'm going to leave the conversation there at that, because I don't want to... I don't want anyone to join in and be like, oh, you're talking about leaks? Let me join in. I like this and this and this and this and this. No, don't say that. Not a lot of beats just playing the game and experiencing it first. Oh yeah, not a lot of beats. For some reason I read beats as in like musical beats. I was like, yeah, funky. Yeah, no, just being able to experience it yourself as intended is so nice. Like, a thing is a surprise when the game wants it to be a surprise. Something's a cool introduction when they want it to be a cool introduction. This works someone is more important than us, huh? Yeah, lol. I love work. I love performing services for currency to live. I still remember back when Sword and Shield came out. I did not look at any leaks for Sword and Shield. At that time, I was kind of tempted, but I decided not to. And I'm very glad I didn't, because there was a lot of designs in there that they didn't reveal in advance, because beforehand was Sun and Moon. They revealed way too much in advance, so not a lot was surprises. But with Sword and Shield, so much of it was a surprise, and it made the first playthrough so much better. Like, I remember running up to the grass gym for the first time, like, what is that thing? I had no idea what I was looking at. It was like some furry gray thing, and it ran towards me. And I saw it, was like, oh, what is that? And then it said Meowth, like, has appeared. I'm like, Meowth! And that was my first encounter to Galarian Meowth. It just makes everything so much better. It's like, it makes you a lot more fond of the game. It gives you better memories for each Pokemon. It's how I prefer to play it. I did a Tia Kofi. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. But yeah, I did the same thing with Scarlet and Violet. I didn't look at any leaks, and I'm very glad I didn't. I got close because YouTubers being YouTubers. Even though I am on my beginning path of being a YouTuber, I never want to do that. If I do that, if you come to my house and kill me, actually don't come to my house, but don't kill me. But I don't ever want to do that. I hate YouTubers that just explode people for clout. This dress is made of materials that are on my body. Vintage? No. Couture? No. Still on my body? Just about. I did not know how to read that word, I'm sorry. Couture? It can't be that. That can't be how it's pronounced. I might be stupid. A splish. Damn, things are not spawning right now. There we go, things are starting to spawn again. I think the sun's about to rise. Couture? If I had to spell it like that. Couture? Couture? I sound stupid. With an actual R sound. Couture. Like that. With the rolling R. Or with like a French R where you're like, couture. Couture. I don't know words. As much as this is a crime to do to someone, think more French. Couture. Oh, like that. Couture. Like you're spitting. Couture. I understand now. Look at all these lamps. Got me acting like a moth. As in Grand Tour. Couture. Like that. Couture. Like a heavy spit. Couture. I'm sorry, languages. And when's this Basculin gonna spawn? We need 3 of them! I don't know why I checked what sandwich I had. I'm doing great. Oh, thank you. Oh. Let's fly around this tree and head back to the lake and see what shinies await. Get 3 at once? I would love to get 3 at once. Then it would be over and done with. And I wouldn't have to do this anymore. Then I could move on to Dracovish. Because at the moment it's looking like we might not have time for more Dracovish after this. Which is fine, that can always be next stream if I get time. You know, like us? No! I was saying so I could give you Dracovish. I'd continue streaming, I would. I'd continue streaming and then do a Dracovish and then maybe hopefully get the Dracovish. You know? Considering we're just past half odds on that one. He hates us. I don't hate you. Stop, you're putting words in my mouth. Don't do that. That's mean. I'm gaslit. I'm gonna have to write a single Google document about every single one of you. Let's go back here. Let's see if we get some Basculin spawning this way. I just want Basculin, alright? We've had 0 spawn yet. The problem I got is that we don't have the infrastructure for a sandwich. You know what? I'm gonna looking up just in case we do have infrastructure for a sandwich. I'm gonna look up a water sparkling level 3 sandwich, no encounter power. Wow, I spelled that really wrong. Let's see. Oh, great. That is a file that's been deleted. Let me try on this. So sparkling water level 3. Okay, interesting. There are options, but they all require multiple Herba Mystica. What if I do level 2? Oh wait, I gotta refresh. Oh wait, no, I don't need to refresh. Cancel. Oh, is that no level 2? I guess there's no level 2. Is me doing research now rather than when I should have. But they all require Herba Mystica, which is a shame because I do not have any. Although salty and sour works. Does salty and sour work? What do I have on me? Do I have salty and sour? Oop, that's not it. I have sweet and sour. Damn. I'm failing. Watch the first to spawn to be shiny, yeah. Are you hunting for a fish as well? What fish are you hunting for? Okay, they all require herba. Sweet and sour. Sweet and sour is possible. Sweet and sour is possible. Hold on. We can do this without the encounter power. But we have to do it all in one sandwich. Alright, let's see. We might be able to do this. We might be able to clutch this. Alpha Golden Manta Ray. Best of luck. Alright. Creative mode. We want cucumber. Is it literally just one cucumber, sweet and sour? Is that all it wants? Well, let's try it. One cucumber. Sweet, sour. That is literally the last of my Herba Mystica. This is going to be the worst sandwich you've ever seen. It's going to be so empty. But it's going to be so good. Watch this. You know what's so good? We even put the top on it. Somehow this is going to give us exactly what we need. With no encounter power, because we don't want encounter power. We want sparkling power, because we don't want Lombre, we want Basculin. Alright, check this out. Watch this work. Please work. I'd love it if it did work. Oh my god, we can do it without encounter power this whole time. I wasted that last sandwich, but who cares? Who cares? We're doing this. This is cursed, but it works. It works. We got Sparkling Power level 3 live right now with no encounter power. All we gotta do is hope that the Basculins spawn in plentifully. They're not spawning in at all. That's okay. Let's fly away and come back. Get rid of all those guys. We're up here now. Let's turn around. My head's so egg. Alright, let's come back down. We got half an hour to get this to work. Because that's how long this sandwich lasts for. How about more Lotad? No, thank you. No more Lotad, please. Alright, let's hope that this works. We're in our hope arc. We're hoping, we're believing. Whoops. How many are around? We're huffing that hopium. I've got it hooked up directly into my nose. Although it doesn't look like any shinies have spawned yet. I am not blinking. I'm just keeping a close eye on my fishy companions. What about even more Lombre? Even less, please. Thank you. No more Lombre. I only want Basculin. Basculin. Let's go back to the pond and see what we can get from our shiny sandwich. No sparkling power coming through. Beep beep. I should probably stay on maybe this side, considering back there is the spawn of the outbreak. Although I may be spawning too much from over here. Ow. Vulpix. Yeah, I'm spawning way too much from over there. You're not shiny. Let's go right up to the waterfall. Bunch of fish, please. Oh yeah, this is working. I mean, I say it's working, we've not seen a shiny yet. More fishies! We've got a solid tactic at least. Yeah, I gotta get plenty of fish. Imagine if we get 3 in this one sandwich, I'd be so happy. I want a little fishy on my little dishy, please. And we park at the waterfall, and we turn around. We've got dramatic music playing now, because even my playlist knows that this is the strategy. No more fake fishies. Only the real deal. Just gotta keep an eye out for if any of them do look shiny. So far, no. So we go. We fly. Past the Toad's Cruel. Back to here. Spawn some more fishies for me, please. Yeah, he's Toad's Cruel. So mean. I'm watching carefully. Can I use the item thing in DLC 2 for Herba Mystica? That's a good question. I actually don't know. I think it's more for items than it is for sandwich ingredients though, I'm afraid. But I don't know definitively. If you could let me know, that'd be great. Because then I could go visit that after this. Maybe get some more sandwich ingredients if we need it. It's not looking like any of these are shiny. That's fine, whatever. We fly. And we turn. Basculin, I need you, Basculin. Oh, here we go. Bunch spawning in now. The terror of Quagsire is out of the pool. And get a few more to spawn in if possible. That looks like that might be it. Get Basculin that Pokeball. I need Eggdog music. What do you mean by Eggdog music? Do you mean like those, I forget who made them. Was it Anonymous that made them? Eggdog Boba? Boba Tea? Boba Fett? Are you talking about the animations? Okay, we're only 8 minutes into the sandwich so far. Oh, how did you hit me? Zamsa. Ooh, I'm so blurry. Ooh. Oh! Never mind. I thought that was it. I got excited. I was wrong. I made an error in my judgment. I do not expect to be forgiven. Yeah, get shouted on. Adrenaline scam, absolutely. It's the sunlight. The sun has risen. And that's a bad thing. Never intervene. That's a Trevenant. For some reason, I thought that was one of the stakes to get the Ruinous Quartet out. I was like, why is there another one there? I've already claimed all of them. I can't wait for someone to rewatch and see you miss one. Yeah. I do have a VODs channel which this will be uploaded to, so the comments are going to be like, oh, you missed this and this and this and this and this and this. There was a shiny white Basculin here, 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 here. There was a red one here. You missed this one, you missed this one, you missed this one. Oh. You can't even throw a tomato at screen? Yeah, I'm protected. I have a shield. No point throwing a tomato. I'll live forever. I'm immune to your veggies. Or your fruits. Eats tomato? Oh no. Joke's on you, I am a fruit. No, the apple. Zesty. Doctors win apple. I'm walking in the waterfall. Let's get some more of these guys spawning in, please. They're definitely spawning in. It's just getting one to spawn in shiny. The test of patience. We are. Beep. Dude, are you kidding? You're not what I'm looking for. You're not even boosted. You're not even boosted. Get in the ball. Go on, get in the ball. Get in. You're wasting valuable Basculin time, and now I can't save. Why would you poison my walking wake? I need that. Just get in the ball, please. There we go. I'll nickname you later. We have valuable time with Basculin that we need to spend with Basculin in order to get it to spawn in. Yeah, you'll get a nickname later. Spider. Imagine a shiny Mimikyu, that'd be awful. Any of these spawning in shiny? Looks like we are struggling a little. Let me try picnic method again. And maybe for picnic method, if I just run straight to this spot, maybe that'll be better. Although so far, we're not getting a whole lot of spawns. Oh yeah, it'd be so much better if there was an actual shiny sound. I think I gotta move away from that ledge first. Oh yeah, everything's spawning in right here. I guess picnic method doesn't really work. We're getting too many things around the actual pond itself. Yeah, too many things. There's 2 Quagsire now. Just getting in a hand. There's 2 of them. Come on, Basculin. I believe in you, Basculin. I made a whole new sandwich just for you. And it's halfway done. The only shiny we've had wasn't even a water type. Quagsire mitosis. Multiple Quagsires. Alright, let's respawn those guys. I think it might just be quicker to run away this way. Yeah, it looks like it. Flying might be a little too slow. We stay at a respectable distance, like here. Or we go here. Although we need a Basculin to actually just spawn in, please. Oh yeah, the Basculin are refusing. Oh no, never mind. There we go. We got a few. Perhaps a few more. Yeah, no Basculin for me, I'm afraid. Whoops. Okay, I guess maybe flying is the best method. Deload the whole area. Just a very slow takeoff. Oh, that's a good idea. I could hop up onto this wall to despawn everything on the outside. Okay. Will I be hunting until midnight? Potentially. I still got two and a bit hours before midnight. It depends how well this hunt goes. Obviously, shiny power being now, this is our best chance to get a shiny. But the game is absolutely refusing it. I don't think any of these are shiny. Yeah, they're not... None of these are shiny, which is the pain, the trouble. We must continue. Oh! Is that... that's a lighting difference, never mind. Ignore my O. That was the clouds. The clouds have such harsh shadows that they trick me every time. Let me stand up here. I seem to get a lot more spawning in when I stand here. I think if I climb next to the waterfall, that helps so much more. Any of these looking shiny? No. Radio. At least there's no Lotad, yeah. But the downside is that we've had the Ariados, so now I can't reset the sandwich without losing a shiny. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, I thought that was gonna be it. It wasn't. You're not it, are you? Oh, wait, wait, what? You are it! What? Okay, That's another one in the background. That's got to be, right? What is... Ah, this is... Ooh, I hate it. I mean, hey, that's one white stripe down. Maybe I did miss one. Shh, shh. We don't say that. Shh. I need to check what gender it is. Male, okay. There's no way I could have missed one. Because I noticed that. I thought that one looked weird. I thought that one looked weird. Hey, you heard my reaction. I thought it looked weird. So we got a male so far. We need one more male and we need one female. Because I need one to keep as white stripe. And I need one to evolve into male, one to evolve into female. Oh man, I really hope I didn't miss a bunch. Now this has got me extra worried. Yeah, I'm going for the entire line. I need three white Basculin. And that's my first one. This has got me extra worried now. Honey, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity. Am I not allowed to open my menu? It's closing my menu before I can... What is it doing? There we go. This is the perfect opportunity to see how does the shiny look versus the regular. Okay, okay, to be fair, that is noticeable. That is pretty noticeable. I did notice it, alright? That is pretty noticeable. I'm not a fraud. Now the YouTube comments saying you missed some will hurt even more. Yeah, even if they're just making stuff up. I had one the other day where it's like someone's like, you missed a shiny Corviknight, and it was... Not only was it like not a shiny Corviknight, but it was one I encountered later anyway. I was like, But now I won't know. But hey, it's a little more obvious at least. And we got a shiny Basculin. If I wanted to be really cheeky, I could end the end the hunt right here if I wanted to and say like, oh, I got every Basculin, that's all I wanted to do, teehee, nothing more. But no, I want the full line. I want the whole thing. Basculegion included. But yeah, they definitely look a lot more lime. It's just the shading. The shading in this game makes it so much harder to notice. We got 8 minutes left of this sandwich. Hopefully we get another one spawning in. But we shall see. Turn around. Hey, we got one at least. Just one. Oh, and also, not only do we need 2 more, we need 2 more that are different genders as well. At least one to be a different gender to the one I've already got. This over here, this guy's looking a little suspicious. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. But I definitely noticed it. It was because it went back into the shade that I doubted myself. It went into the shade here and I thought like, ah, that's not it. Yeah, look at that. It definitely looks more lime green. I couldn't get away. I made a mistake. Please don't kill my fish. Yeah, I know you get damaged by recoil. I know that's your entire gimmick. Okay, it definitely looks more lime green, so we got that to go off of at least. Let's keep walking way back at the front. I don't think we're going to get another one here. Let's reset the area. Now I got you wanting to play Pokemon. Sorry. Getting a bunch more Basculin spawning in. I'm just hoping that we get the shiny to spawn in again. Got one. That's a good start. It'll be very late. Climb up here a little bit. So I can have some more spawn in down there. All of which not looking shiny. Yeah, not looking shiny. Alright, let's continue. And it's raining. Hooray. Five minutes. 5 minutes of this sandwich. Sandwich is definitely a good idea. Although I wish I had more Herba Mystica for it. You a little different? No. Can't tell. It's so hard to tell on these guys. Wishing you the best of hunt, but I'm heading off. Thank you for coming by. I completely butchered your message, I'm sorry. But thanks for coming by. Thanks for following as well. Have a good night. Yeah, hopefully the hunt goes smoothly from here, but it's about to take a whole lot longer with this sandwich about to run out. Only one way to find out. Quit. Oh, I accidentally despawned all of them. Wait, I can just despawn all of them from here. Why haven't I been doing that? Oh, that's why, because it spawns everything here. Never mind. I just remembered, I did try that. It didn't work. You gonna do your raids? Good luck. Hope you get some good Herba Mystica. I know I didn't. Ooh, almost went the complete wrong way there. You look a tiny bit different? I don't know though. Okay, no. All these fish. The sweet one was the last one you got. Well, hopefully you can get another one soon. Ooh, are these guys slightly breaded? No, they're not. Okay. Let's get rid of all of these Pokemon here. Way too many around the coast. Trying to spawn shinies, damn it. Whoops. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of those are shiny. I think our sandwich is just about to expire. That sparkling power definitely came in handy for one shiny. Yeah, how close is it? 40 seconds. Let's hang around up here until some more spawn in. Is this guy looking different? No. It's just my imagination. Yeah, it's best not to have the Lotad around, but this is without encounter power. This is sparkling power. Without encounter power, which I didn't realize you could do. Which has been a lot better for Basculin, because it means that the Lotads haven't been spawning. And it's been focusing on normal spawns. But unfortunately, we just didn't get much shinies out of it. I've got shiny Ariados, which would have been unaffected by by the sandwich. And then we got one white stripe shiny Basculin. Okay, why is there no Basculins in here? I must climb. You wonder if that would help for Phoebus? The problem is that it's surrounded by a lot of water types. Here, I can get away with it because this is the only water type area. Whereas Phoebus is surrounded by a bunch of different water type areas. It's just a specific room in that water cave that it spawns in. I'd say it's worth a try with Phoebus, but I'd probably say it's also still got the same issues. What are you different? No. Why we ain't come back? But essentially, I've now got, looking at the time, I've got 2 hours. 2 hours to get 2 white stripe Basculin shinies. Can I do it? Maybe. Will it be a good idea? Probably not. They're definitely struggling to spawn in a little bit though. Need less of these guys. Is the timer for all 3? The timer is for all 5. Because I've already got red and blue. So I already got red and blue. I've got 1 white. I just need 2 more whites, but I need specifically 1 male, 1 female. Or 2 female. As long as it's different to the one I already have. Careful walking wake. They're currently 4.5 hours in to try and find all of them. But White Stripe is the last hurdle. I was not expecting it to be so hard because the last time I tried to look for White Stripe was on Switch 1, which the spawn rates were a lot better. Whereas here they're a lot worse. I had to get an outbreak for this because White Stripe had an abysmal spawn rate to begin with. Whoops. Oh, you are not. Damn. I just wish it didn't count towards the destroying the entire outbreak by getting rid of these guys. Because I want to get rid of ones that I've already, that I've already seen. And then make room for new ones to spawn in. I don't think that's going to be happening. Hey, I'm holding down. Down means full. Come on, Basculin. I know the sandwich is up, Basculin, but I need those shinies. Where's the shinies, Basculin? It's turning sunset now, which means it's going to be even harder to tell which one's a shiny and which one isn't. I think the biggest problem with this hunt is getting them to spawn in. Because like all of them look shiny as well now because of the sunset. But I keep having to leave the area and then come back because they won't spawn otherwise. Oh, here comes... Is this the Terror? Yeah, it's the Terror. Yeah, way to go, T-pose. Listen, I know you got a cinematic and everything. I do not want to fight you right now. Oh, you make everything dark. Interesting. I can use you to scat out any shinies. Because it'll be a lot more easier to tell which Basculin are shiny like this, but... Not gonna happen. The urge to kill is rising. It is. I would want to kill it, but at the same time... Actually, why wouldn't I? But it'd take up time. Time that I could be using to respawn all the Basculin. Because it doesn't take up the spawn cap because it's static. Because that Quagsire is always meant to be there. So it's not taking up anything. All it does is just kind of get in the way, but not that much. Does this guy look different enough? No. Blood for the shiny god. Appease him. I feel like I'd struggle against him right now. Alright, having too many things spawn on this side again. Yeah, can't kill him that easily. Let's fly a little. How slow can you fly? On the bright side, on positives of hunting on the Switch 2 here, at least this area doesn't lag as badly as it does on the Switch 1. Because man, on the Switch 1 this area is slow. Just checking. Nope, okay. Okay, now that the sun has set, it's going to be a lot easier to tell which one is shiny and which one isn't, because the shadows are a lot more simplified. They're not as contrasted. Fly. After this, we shiny hunt the stamped teacup? No. Too much. Although, to be fair, at least that spawns properly. Oh, hold on. Never mind. What was the angle I was looking at? Alright, let's respawn all of the Basculin over there. Keeping an eye on all of these. Oh, it's so annoyingly subtle. Dream Mega? Honestly, I honestly have no idea, to be honest. How many fish? We've had one so far, like one fish and one Lombre and one Ariados. I've used up all of my Herba Mystica. But we still need 2 more White Stripes. Is that one in the distance? Could this be one? No. Yeah, I've done the 60 KOs. I also did I did a sandwich that was no encounter power but all shining power, because it being an outbreak, it actually meant that having no encounter power caused more Basculin to spawn than if I did do encounter power, because all the spawns would be taken up by Lotad and Lombre. But unfortunately, I'm now out of I'm completely out of Herba Mystica. I used all of it. I would get more, but it's an absolute pain to get in the game. So I'm going to see how I can handle without it. Yeah, unfortunately, all Sparkling Power requires at least 2 Herba Mystica. You can't have Sparkling Power without Herba Mystica. I've also realized that I have not been bookmarking myself timestamps during this hunt, so I have no idea when the shinies show up. So this is going to be an absolute pain to edit as well. Oh, right. You meant what I already mentioned. Gotcha. The stream delay. Reset the area. Yeah, encounter power makes Basculin spawns worse for some reason. I guess because it's trying to focus Lombre instead of all water types. Wish we could grow in the caves from the story, yeah. Grow in the caves, craves. Booey. How high does the waterfall go? So maybe dropping now into the pond might give me more fish. Yeah, we have been streaming 2 hours. I have tried that, unfortunately. It causes more things to spawn around these parts here, which I can't despawn unless I despawn the entire pond. Trust me, I have tried. The way I'm doing it is the best way we have found so far. Which is spawn over here, and then turn around. Because then it despawns everything, and it doesn't spawn things in these corners because it prioritizes the pond first because of how fast you're going. Ooh, could this be one here? No. The shadows loaded in as I got closer. Let's despawn the very corners. Get a few of those guys in. Oh, you got a Basculin raid? Nice. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything from these guys. I don't think. Unless this one is, but I think that's lighting. Yeah, that's lighting. Actually, let me look at how it looks at this time of night. Oh my god, it's near identical at night. Okay, maybe not at the side. If I look at it at the side, it's a lot more easier to spot. But from the top, that is mean. It's so subtle. Because that's a shiny I had out just now. Ooh, is that a shiny right there? Not you. Oh, we're about to lose. Goodbye, Basculin. Yeah, this is a tricky shiny to hunt. It's a little bit painful. Whoops. Got a little too close to this guy. Oh, there's a Phoebus right next to it. Nice. Alright, let's fly away and respawn them. Now this guy looks a little different, but this guy did not want to get encountered. I was just pushing it. Okay, but that wasn't shiny, unfortunately. We're on that bad shiny luck. Although we are going without shiny power 3 right now. No touch. Despawn the corners. Oh, I climbed way too high. This guy looking different. Whoops. I'm mega poisoned. Maybe instead of climbing all the way up the waterfall like we did previously, what if I went partially up? Because it looked like I despawned the whole pond there for a second. But I wasn't so high up that everything was spawning in the corners that I wanted to keep clear. I wonder if that's something we can try. Give it a go. The problem is that the corners are not clear anymore. Just want to make sure there's no shinies there before I delete the area. We delete the area. Yeah, the corners get full right there. It's the annoying part. A little suspicious about this guy when I saw him spawn in. You look a little different. I don't know. Woo! Let me attack! Okay, you're not. These Basculin are pesky. Oh, okay, this one's gotta be one, right? No. I hate them. They're mean to me, specifically me. What about over here? Return to here. I'm so on guard for all these Basculin. They make me nervous. Because I know how easy it is to miss one. That's not the direction I'm holding. There we go. That's Dreadnought. That's not a Basculin. Please, just spawn in the outbreak. Imagine if I was trying to do this without an outbreak. I mean, you don't really have to imagine. You could have looked at yesterday's stream. Which was definitely a pain. I wish I could just knock them out without the mass outbreak dwindling. Also, if just nothing else spawned. The problem with the spawn radius is way too big now. Makes it very hard to do hunts in closed areas like this. Because beforehand, I'd sit in the center. There'd be like a small ring of like maybe 1 or 2 extra Pokemon outside. Right now, it's like 12 Pokemon, and then we only get 5 Basculin, because there's so much space outside the pond. But we must persevere. We must believe in ourselves. Oops, got a little too close to that guy. Is this guy a little different? I don't think he is. Nope. Let me revive the one I currently got. I need to look at it for reference. The shiny has yellow fins. Does it now? Didn't notice before. That is very good to know. I didn't notice that before either. This changes everything. They all look like they have slightly yellow fins, but that is very good to know. I didn't notice either. I guess check the fins. That's the strat. Yeah, yellowish. Look now on Cerebi. Yeah, I see what you mean, looking at all these fins. I guess let's continue trying that. Regular. Ooh. Regular. Ooh. Regular. I mean, it kind of works unless I'm just only seeing regulars. But we can test it. The only downside is that going to this end of the pond does not despawn things on the other end of the pond. Again, this is why Switch 1's easier. Oh yeah, no, I've done that already. Like, the problem is that it keeps dying, and also, it is dead. I mean, I can do that. I know I can send mine out, but it's pretty weak. Unless I power it up. Oh yeah, to see the. Oh yeah, to see the fins briefly. I got you. I got you. That's what he means, that's what he means. I will power it up so it doesn't die as quickly though. It only needs 11. No, it doesn't. How many does it need? 48. Okay. Of 100. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, because I do need to evolve it, but fortunately it evolves based on recoil and not based on level. Let's also make that the head. Let's just go through to a quiet part of the river so I can look at it. Yeah, that's definitely a lot more noticeable fin-wise. Also, just in general, the green is a lot more noticeable. But fin-wise, that's good for a reference. Let's see how it works. We are in the home stretch, I say, as we still need 2 whole shinies, and we don't have our, our thing. We don't have our buff. No buff. But the fins are definitely a lot more useful to tell. But it's absolutely more lime green than you'd expect it to be, but only just. Because you can say, like, oh, I'll throw it out here. It looks very similar to everything. Like, it really does. It looks very similar. Oh, you did your 6-star? Nice. Congrats. Let me grab the wool here. I did it too high. Things are spawning too close. I just wanted to despawn the corners so I could get more Basculin in. One ability capsule. Yep. Welcome to what I was doing for hours earlier. I did so many raids and I didn't get one Herba Mystica. I got a bunch of capsules. I got I got bottle caps. I didn't get a single Herba Mystica. And that's why I've run out. I did try to prepare for today. I did try, but the game is just so grindy. Alright, let's fly away, respawn everything. Oh, Basculin, I need you to spawn in, please. None of them. Spawn in a bunch more over here. It's just annoying we only get like 6 at a time. Five best IVs, that's pretty good. You. Maybe I don't need to fly out as far as I was going. Maybe if I go as far as here, and then turn around and come back. Most despawn, but not all of them. Lick them up. Let's see. Now I go back to here. A bunch more spawn in. Okay, maybe this is the tactic. Oh my god, look how many are spawning in now. Maybe that's the tactic. Maybe I was going too far beforehand. Whereas now, I can do this. I'm getting a lot more spawning in for a lot less effort. I literally go here, touch, come back. Some stay in, but most go. Oh yeah, that's so much better. We're finding the tactic. Oops. We're expanding. Things are working. I think I might need to zoom in a little bit. Maybe not that much. Let's go medium camera. But none are looking shiny so far. And with... Ooh, I was going to say, with where they all are, it's a pretty good opportunity to despawn them all. Just going to check one last time. Okay. Looks like none of them are. These two are new, but they're not shiny. Okay, I think this is our new tactic. We run away, we tap this boulder, and then we run back. Some remain in. Ooh, actually they all despawn that time. Interesting. But this seems like the most reliable method I've seen yet. We're getting a lot spawning in now. Let's make it all the way to the waterfall. Okay, yeah, this is looking more reliable. Let's try and keep at this pace. Ooh. What was that? Ah, that was an Indeedee. I was wondering what that was for a second. I didn't have time to recognize it. Right, I'm feeling a lot more optimistic about this hunt now. Because I only have 1.5 hours to get this done. And that's when the whole thing resets. Unless I time travel. I can always time travel. But I don't have time tomorrow. Yeah, I'm thinking about when I'd actually have time to continue this if I don't do this today. The soonest would be Tuesday. But I'd need to find the outbreak again. Oh. Splash! Definitely feeling a lot more positive about this now. We've got consistency. Constantly good spawns for Basculin. Oh, I did not mean to throw it at you. Oh, my heart skipped a beat then. I was like, what? No, that was my Basculin making that noise. Also, I could have sworn there was a Basculin here. Oh, there is. Up here. Hey, buddy. I just wanted to check if that was a shiny or not. Yeah, I have my Basculin out in front. It made me go like, huh? Oh. Baby? Is this a shiny? Probably not. No, it's not. Touch the wall, come back to a more populated Basculin area. Yeah, definitely look different. A curse to shiny makers? Yeah. Cursed indeed. Ah, I thought I took off. Guess I did not. Just checking what it would look like. Here. Get a bunch to spawn in. Just a reminder, what would it look like? Like that, okay. I think I need to remind myself a lot more what it looks like. Whoops. Thought I was clear. No, no, no. Are you a little different? No, you're not. Ah, I got too close anyway. We need like 2 images, one that has a big red circle on it. Yeah, we kind of do. It's so subtle. The biggest problem is the game's lighting, though. The game's lighting makes it so much harder than it needs to be. Can't tell if this is one or not. No, it's not. Needs to be brighter on the side because now it is daytime. Nothing there. Hit the waterfall. Will I get my shiny bone before my 2 shiny Basculin? Maybe. It depends on what Pokemon you're going for. If you're going for Greavard or Houndstone, then probably. Ah, I thought I could squeeze between these guys. Alright, actually, give me a second. I'm just gonna go get some water real quick. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Oh, we've only got an hour and a quarter. Let's try and get this done. I am doubting my ability to shiny hunt. I feel like I've probably failed so many of these guys and just not realized. Don't know why all these Barboach stuff keeps spawning in the water. I can't look back at the VOD. I have to. I'm editing this into a video. And I didn't timestamp it properly, so I'm gonna have to watch through most of it. This is going to be such a painful one to go back through. If I see a shiny, I'll make note of it in the video. If I don't, then I don't. Whoops. Yeah, I got this one for reference. It's a lot lighter than you'd think it'd be. Like, I want to say it's probably more yellow. It's still green, of course, but it's got a lot more yellow in it. If that makes sense. Unfortunately, the white stripes stay the same. Which I guess makes sense, they are white. You can't get different shades of white. You can get different shades of grey, but you can't get different shades of white. They're not exactly purely white. Swimming around with it. Okay. Doesn't look like there's any here. For reference, this color. Maybe it is easier to shiny hunt during the day. Because you'd see the color a lot more clearly. So if I bring them out here... Yeah, it's a lot more noticeable. I think I need to trust my gut a lot more. I think if a shiny did spawn, I would have noticed it. I think we've just been very unlucky. And that's my cope, my hope. My dreams. Let's take a look through these guys. Nothing. My Nightbot's glitching out again. Hold on. 1 second, guys. There we go. Nightbot had an update not too long ago, and the music player's been a bit buggy. You reversed to a good track. Sorry. I don't know why Nightbot does that, but it does. For reference. Wait for a few more Basculin to spawn in. That seems like a fair few Basculin. And none of them looking shiny. Except... Okay, no except. That guy just straight up isn't shiny. Yeah, none of them. We fly. Except. No exceptions. None of them were shiny. Yeah, I was definitely going way too far beforehand with the despawning range. Hold on, that guy looks different in the distance over here. No, it's the sun. The sun's making him look like that. It's a lot spawning behind me though. Let me just go here. Get a bunch more to come in. Let's go check it out. But none of them seem to match this vibe. Bro BLJ in the cliffside, yeah. It'd be so funny if you could BLJ in this game. BLJ into a shiny. He's gonna feel so good when he gets 2 more shinies. I am. I'm gonna sleep peacefully and I'm gonna be like, I did it! I got all of them. I still need to evolve them as well. I would plan to evolve them this stream as well, but evolving them is not gonna be as difficult because at least I can properly plan that. I got male, so I need either 2 female or 1 male, 1 female. If the next shiny is a female, then we are all set. It doesn't matter what our 3rd one is. Alright, doesn't look like any more are spawning in. Why did I tell myself I needed 3? It would have been easier to breed for them. Oh, I'm going way too far. Back Kasploosh. For reference, we're looking for that color. A nice, rich lime. Like this. If you see it, let me know. But so far we are not seeing it. No matter how useful my reference is. A few more Basculin spawn in. Right. That's not it. Ooh. And away we go. Breed your shiny with your shiny Ditto for infinite shiny fish. This isn't Gen 2, I'm afraid. No, no, no. I heard my voice waver there for a second. Because I was like, oh, is this a shiny? It's not. I took a look at the fins. Look at that difference. Let's load it some more. Go here, turn around. May have been a little early, but it doesn't matter. The reference again. Need a richer green. And we've got 1 hour to try and do it. I'm not looking like any of these. Here. If only I had some more Herba Mystica. Now that I know how this works a little better, we could have that increased shiny chance. It would definitely speed things up. Oh, look how many are spawning in. I don't know if that is good. I doubt it. No, it's not. Yeah, it's so annoying just being short on the Herba Mystica. But this is a 60 plus encounter right now. 60 plus KO on this outbreak. So we are at the best odds for the outbreak, it's just that it depends when the outbreak wants to give us a shiny. We're in the hands of the game. Just needed to spawn in a few more. Grab the reference. That's the reference. Oop, did not want to do that. That's the wrong button. Don't want to accidentally KO too many and lose the spawn rate. But yeah, this method I'm doing definitely feels like it's a lot smoother now. Yeah. Down to 3 raids left on the map. You are grinding them out. Wow. Two Quagsires. Over here, one of them was sticking out to me. I think it was, yeah, it was just the lighting. There's a Toadstool right on the edge of the water. Hold on. You caught my eye. And you've lost it. Goodbye. No, don't do that. Ugh. I keep doing that. It's going to accidentally tick over into 90 KOs. Fortunately, 90 KOs isn't going to be an issue, but I don't want to keep on accidentally doing it until the spawn rate starts plummeting. Wait. Come on, spawn more in, please. Really? Only 2? Is that the best you can get me? Okay. Game froze. I gotta look at my reference again. Yeah, it doesn't match any of these guys. Oh, I didn't see you on the floor. Hello, buddy. Now get out of my way. You're ruining my spawn rates. Boog. Ooh, 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 ooh. Are you looking a little, maybe not. No. I thought that was it. It looked like it in the sunlight, but it wasn't. Go back down here, try and get a few more to spawn in. Okay, not that guy either. Just gotta remember, that's the shade. That's the shade. Brighter than you'd expect, but not too bright. It is a tricky game. Ooh. We're definitely over odds. I can tell you that much. With how many Basculin we have seen, we are definitely over odds right now. We are owed a shiny. This game hashtag owes us. In fact, it owes us so much that I'm going to have to charge it shiny interest. So the next time it spawn a shiny, spawn 2 please. There's no lyrics to this song. He's lying in chat. It's all gibberish. You did not prove me wrong. You proved me wrong 0 times. You proved me wrong. Like, you proved me right the entire time. And now he's calling me gibberish. Sigh. Classic losing argument move. I didn't know why they had a profile picture of a baby. You can't blame me for asking that. Reference, fish. The fishy reference. That's too wet. K-Rool would not sing his own theme. He would get someone else to sing it for him. Yeah, I admit it's someone singing. I'm saying that it's gibberish. You said that you thought you said that it was proven genuine English lyrics, which makes no sense because one of the gibberish sounds like baby. Reference. The reference fish is here. This song makes me with Space Jam. Monolinguals, am I right? You only linked English lyrics and you said these are the lyrics. There's only one version of the song. You can't pull the monolinguals card when there's only one version of the song in one language, which is gibberish. Reference fish. My reference fish. I'm not gaslighting everyone in chat. You're gaslighting yourself. Reference fish? Yeah, gibberish. Banana does not have that many syllables. I'm shaking my head at you. You can't see it, but I'm shaking my head at you. I know! I know he does that. But it's not English lyrics. I'm sorry, I'm right, you're wrong. End of conversation. Real. Big punch. I just want this fish to be slightly greener. He wants to cook the fish. I want the shiny. Reference. Looking for that shade. But it's not spawning anywhere. Whoops. Yeah, we got less than an hour to get 2 shinies now. When did you get in front of me? None of these are... Definitely none of these are shiny. I just wish I could have so many more spawn in at once. Maybe I need to try the picnic method again. Because I'm not getting a huge amount of spawns. But the problem is that the place where it'd work is too small. I'm spawning in too much other things. So I'm getting in a fair amount this time. Spawn in a few more, and then we'll try the picnic method again. Right, doesn't look like anything good spawned. Let's try the picnic method here. Or at least like right here, because it looks like this is like the good spot. So let's try it. Let's see how the picnic method does. We can zoom in and look at them from all the way over here. All one of them. Because everything else is spawning. Unless I go back here. If I go all the way back here, I get a better view. I can take a look at all of them from over here. Problem is that I still get all those guys there too, but maybe if I tried again. Not enough space, okay. This whole area is not enough space. There we go. I can assure you it's enough space. Yeah, it's because everything's spawning just in that corner there. When I don't want it to. Just had to jump in and check that guy. Wasn't too sure. Maybe if I try from here? No, but then it'll spawn everything down there. What if I try from here again? Then I get the same issue. This is a tricky one. Let's try the picnic method for a little bit, see if that helps out. I mean, we got 50 minutes. I don't know about you, but this guy looks a little different, and he's not. I was like, oh, this guy looks different. Nope, wrong. And then we get the problem of all those guys spawning behind. And this guy here, I hate him. Reference check. Need that style of green. Not seeing it. Reference check. There's a bunch down there too. Let's continue trying like this. I want to see if it works. Although so far we've had 0 Basculin spawn. Oh, there's one. Everything else is just spawning elsewhere. If I start from back here. Keeping out for any Basculin spawns. Although this tree's really in the way. Seem to get more when I'm here. not looking like it there. Let's keep an eye on it. Yeah, this method's too slow. I gotta stick to what I was doing originally. If I'm being honest, I think we're getting more if I do the run away and come back method. Really missing that that sparkling power right now. Come on, my reference fish. Let's check. Not looking like it. Whoops. Didn't see the whipper. Oh, hold on. That guy looks a lot different. Am I crazy? No, I'm crazy. Yeah, that guy was just the only one in the sun. Fish blind, I tell you. Yeah, I probably have become fish blind. So many Basculin. Yeah, none of them want to be shiny. Getting a lot spawning in at least, but doesn't mean anything when none of them want to be shiny. Yeah, need to be that color. None of them are. Wait. One can hope that we get it so close. Like back to back. Two back to back. That'd be nice. I would like it very much. Just spawn a few more in, please. One that's shiny, preferably. Annoyingly, if I could picnic right here, this would be the perfect spot. But annoyingly, I can't. I can't even picnic here. At least I don't think I can. Well, I can picnic right here. Let's try picnic again for a little bit. Can't ride Koraidon here. Game hates me. You now reached the point where my test account reached. Oh, nice. Oh, we're getting so many more Basculins spawning in now. Oops. This guy here is standing out to me. Ah, never mind. I was hopeful. I was hopeful for a second. Yeah, we're at the point now where the sunset's making everything look shiny. At least we're getting more Basculin spawning in. Oh, come on, but how is this not shiny? That's like perfect. They are the same. Come on. They are so similar. Like even this guy looks the same. Whoops. Look how many Basculin are spawning in now, at least. Like, we're getting a somewhat solid tactic. Let's despawn all of them. Let's spawn in a new set. One which, hopefully, looks at least a little bit shiny. Come on, you can spawn in a little more. How many look like this? Apparently 0. Reset. Oh, come on. You gotta be right. Nope. Oh man, I am running out of time and I'm running out of energy. I think one thing's clear. This current method... I need Herba Mystica. I thought I could do this without Herba Mystica. It's looking like I will need Herba Mystica. Annoyingly so. Let's try and make another picnic. He needs Herba, I do. It's getting way too difficult. It is draining checking all of these fish. Just hoping that a shiny shows up. The only one that we've had show up was during the Herba Mystica. Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting too tired. I don't want to ruin my sleep schedule as well. With it being so close to midnight, I think I'm actually going to end the shiny hunting here. I think what I need to do, I need to get Herba Mystica, I need to recoup, and I need to figure out a better strategy for this. Because right now, this is draining me too much. It is so dark and it's so hard to check like what's what's going on. We've tried, we got one today. That is pretty decent, but we did not get all three as I had hoped. But hey, we take a break and we reconvene. And then hopefully, I'm gonna save here anyway. Hopefully next time, we will have it ready. We will be able to get it. But I'm going to end the stream here. I'm getting way too tired, as you can probably tell from the lack of me talking. But thanks so much for everyone for coming by. Have a good night. And I'll see you another time, and hopefully we actually get the Basculin then. So, goodbye!